poppin', YouTube? This your boy Ink in the Brain, man. We back at it like a bad habit. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, man. So, yeah, man, I'm just gonna kick some quick game for y'all real quick, man, on this topic. And we're gonna talk about why a man should not strive to be husband material. All right, again, a man should not strive to be husband material. All right. Now, I'm not saying that a man shouldn't strive to be married, you know what I mean, if that's what he wants, or he shouldn't strive to find a dutiful wife, you know, a woman to invest in for the rest of his life and her life. I'm not saying that. Man, hey, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. In an ideal world, I would want to be married. But if you are aware of the current climate, you know, especially in the Western world, getting married to the average woman these days is foolish, to say the least. But I'm not saying for y'all not to get married, but what I am saying is that you don't want to fit the prototypical husband material type of guy. And we're going to get into that, man. So hit the like button, y'all. So my definition of husband material, you know what I mean? And so a husband material kind of guy is, you know, a happy wife, happy life kind of guy. You know, you were talking about a guy who his whole sole purpose in his life is to please a woman. You know what I mean? He's putting women on a pedestal his whole life. You know, he's probably never been chosen on by an attractive woman a day in his life. But, you know, if he puts in so much work, as Kobe used to do, you know, Kobe was in the gym at like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, shooting shots, shooting free throws before his evening game, right? So what the husband material type of guy does is he does all the work up front without getting any kind of benefits on the back end, right? So he gonna, like I said, put her on a pedestal. You know, he gonna meet a chick and offer to take her out shopping. You know what I mean? Or send her a cash app. You know, he's basically, what I'm trying to say is he's gonna put out way more up front than what he's getting back. You know what I mean? And women don't respect that. Now, they will accept a marriage from a guy like that because you're providing security, you know, financially, you know what I mean? You're generous with your money, you know, but she truly deep down inside, she doesn't respect that, right? She doesn't respect that. Now, women are never going to admit this because it puts them in a bad light and it also impedes on their desire to be married eventually, right? But if you got some game about yourself and you know how things really work, women don't respect guys like that. One thing I'll never forget, man, I was messing with this chick. This is like 4 years ago. I'm messing with this chick, right? And basically she coming over to the house and I'm piping her out, right? She used to literally text me like, hey, can I come through and give you some head? Like, what are you doing? Can I come through and give you some? I'm like, hey, if I want to do it, like, yeah, you can come through and suck me up, right? Man, one night she hit me with, you know, hey, you free? And I'm like, yeah, come slide through, it's good. She was a good-looking, thick-ass chick too, right? Man, she came to my door. She came to my door, out the door, she in a whole dress. You feel me? She in a whole dress, high heels and everything. I'm thinking she coming from the club or something. Man, long story short, she just came off a date from another guy. And needless to say, we went upstairs to do what we did, right? Now, who do you think is husband material in that situation? Me, who's supplying the pipe late at night? Or the gentleman who took her out to dinner and, you know, paid for a meal and all that stuff, right? So probably the former, right? So again, guys, I'm not telling y'all that, you know, if you have desires to get married by a woman and, you know, raise a family, things like that. Because I do wholeheartedly believe that the nuclear family with the married couple in that same household is the best way to raise kids, man. So that's how I would want to raise kids. You know what I mean? I don't want to have no baby mamas. But, you know, this is 2023, y'all. We know what's going on in the game if you've been paying any kind of attention, man. So being husband material will not pay off for you. Being husband material is going to get you divorced. It's going to get you cheated on. It's not a good look, man. You hear I'm sure you've heard the saying that women make rules for some and then break rules for others. Well, women are making rules for the husband material type of guy and breaking rules for the player or the bachelor type of guy. And that's just, it is what it is, man. I mean, there's a reason why women will sleep with a certain guy on the same night, but then if you show certain qualities, she's gonna delay the sex with you. You might wait 6 months or a year or more, just because you're showing these husband-like qualities. You know, which is a shame to say it, y'all. Like I said, the fact that you being kind, attentive, generous with your money, you know, showing care and love for a woman up front, without you getting any return on your investment on the back end. I mean, it's a shame to say that, but this is the day and age we're living in, man. So, me personally, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I don't want to drag these videos on too long, but I'd rather be the guy who's getting called late at night after she leaves from a date from the husband type of material, and me getting what I want out of her than the opposite. You know what I mean? Husband material guys, boyfriend material guys, they get the short end of the stick. You know, they don't get the maximum out of the woman. It's the guys that are the players and the bachelors and the guys who have some game about themselves, know how to navigate with women and still extract what they want and need out of a woman without putting in the investment or without being that husband material type of individual. You dig what I'm saying? The husband type prototype. You dig? But hey, this your boy Inky the Brain, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You dig? And I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all be smooth and be solid.